Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the IDH number 25042C. This is their sash lift. This is a classic style, bar style sash lift. This design has been in use for decades and decades, several decades. And here's one removed from the package. This is shown in the 10B finish, which is oil rubbed bronze. Very nice quality fit and finish on this handle by IDH. Let's go over the dimensional properties of this sash lift. Overall length is about 4 3/16. Has a center line of the screws, and you'll want to be sure that this matches yours before buying these, at 3.5 inch. But this would be considered a very standardized sort of footprint that you're going to have. So 3.5 inch centers. The height of the mounting pad is 1.1 inches. The overall width is about 13/16. Okay, let's go over the projection on this pull next. Okay, now the projection from what would be the face of the window rail looks like we're about 7/8 of an inch. Okay. What looks like to be a diameter of the bar itself, about 5/16, maybe pushing 3/8. A vertical center line of the screw holes looks like we're going to be about 11/16, something in that range. Five-eighths would be more accurate. 5/8 vertical center line. Very nice quality fit and finish on this. It's actually a hallmark of the IDH line, excellent fit and finish. This is what one looks like, and it comes in this very thick mill plastic sealing bag. And what is nice about IDH is that they send the screws in its own bag, isolated from the rest of the hardware. Now, most manufacturers do that as well, but not all. And not all of them use, packaging to properly isolate the hardware from each other. This pull handle could have 10,000 miles on it by the time it gets to you, and it really needs to isolate because, especially with an oil rubbed finish, very easy to scratch this when it's metal to metal, obviously. If those screws, breached or ruptured through this bag, they would destroy the contents. So IDH does a fantastic job at making sure that the quality of the product from beginning to the very end, from you cutting the box open and looking at the presentation of the material, is exceptional. Now, the weight of the pull is about 0.14 pound. Let me check that. Sorry, I'm looking for where I have that note, the weight of the item, just so that you have an understanding of what it is. Indeed, 0.14 pound, or at least with its screws. Now, the part number is 25042C. The C in that means that it comes from the C section of their catalog. There's a link below this video to what's called product page, and that is just simply indeed the C section from the entire catalog that will allow you to review the 25042 along with its larger 4-inch version, the 25040. Okay, but then also other items that come out of the C part of their catalog, not necessarily related to sash hardware, which is curious. But what's interesting is that the sash lifts themselves are not in the C section. For some reason, they're in the E section. They must consider a 25042 as a pull, maybe just a utility pull, but it's, this is a sash lift. They have it in their door pull section. I'm going to say that they don't belong in the door pull section, in the C section, that the part number should be 25042E, so that it's in with the rest of the solid brass window hardware. By the time you're seeing this, I will have added to the C section product catalog the 2E pages as well. That should all be together. And it actually, indeed, it does show up in the E section. So backing up, not finding fault with IDH, they have it in the C and E section. Yes, you could certainly mount that as a door pull. I would think of this only as a sash lift. So I leapt to the conclusion it should be only in the E section, but you could certainly use it as a door pull. And it would be incorrect to say that I've never seen it installed as a door pull. Now, when you look at the catalog, obviously this will go hand in hand with the sash locks. The 21020 and the 21019, small and large sash locks, very high quality items, excellent caliber. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the IDH products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. And then, before I conclude, there is also a link to what's called cut sheet. It's like a technical drawing of this sash pull. I'm partial to IDH. It's because there's a confluence of excellent value, superb quality, exceptional fit and finish and presentation. I really cannot overstate how impressive it is when the hardware shows up and it looks like such care to detail has obviously flown through the entire company. The caliber of the base material seems exceptional. The quality of the finishing that's been done. The handling of the product. Obviously, this product has been hand-handled with that decal that's on there. And then even the quality of the packaging. It matters. If you're buying solid brass hardware in an oil rub bronze finish, it's likely that you're doing something high-end, and you will appreciate an excellent presentation when you open the box. I enjoy it every time that I get a load of IDH here, then break it down and review it for video review purposes. If you have any questions on the IDH 25042C, or E, I suppose, in a 10B finish, I've been neglectful. We've not gone over the other finishes. I forgot to do that. Let's go over it. There's about 10 finishes, real quick. 08A is an antique copper finish. 10B, oil rub bronze, and I'm looking at them on a screen. 15A is antique nickel. 026 polished chrome. 019 flat black or matte black. 015 satin nickel. 014 polished nickel. 008 bright nickel. 008. Stand by. I want to make sure that's not brushed nickel. Copper is not nickel, copper. It's bright copper. Copper's a finish not common in architectural hardware, so I don't have that code memorized. But it's 008 bright nickel, 005 antique brass, and 003 polished brass. Looks like there's a good 10 different finishes available. Finally, any questions on the IDH 25042C sash lift or any other IDH product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.